Hello everyone, welcome to a bit of a awkward update video mainly, I'm tidying up a lot. My room for all my games has basically been a cluttered mess for quite a while, and I've been meaning to get a lot of it cleaned up. And I had a lot of junk here. And yeah, it's a little in camera. These are some of the last good cases I still have left. Some PS3 cases and some Blu-ray cases that I've gotten and just some generic DVD cases left. And I strained up. I used to keep a plastic container of a lot of the bad condition stuff I have, or spare parts, like parts like that, to replace damaged or to create new cases. And I kind of strained them up to organize them in pieces for the regular CDs and that. I'm not sure where I want to put those places. Ugh. Got a lot of stuff everywhere, and that's now a bad case. That was one of the games I got from 99 Gamers. It was a very bad conditioned case. And I got, of course, oh, there's no lid there. Got another one now. And of course, you know, with anyone who occasionally goes to GameStop or buys some PC stuff, you can always have a lot of these cheap-ass paper things. And I don't usually make much use of those. What's this? Oh! Shit, I didn't know I had any more of these left with the middle piece. Well, that's another good one now. But, yeah. Mainly, not too much additional going on aside from getting all hyped for Salt Lake Comic-Con, trying to get content made. Got some thin ones. Still have a few good ones, it looks like, actually. You got a thin one now. Ugh. That's a crappy one with stickles all over the place. Ooh. What the fuck was this? Oh, I know what this was. This was a case Aaron got a Star Wars monthly subscription card in. I asked him for it because I thought I could use it for like a TurboGrafx card or something, if I was able to modify a little. I think I'll set that right there. Maybe check that out again. Let's see. That's stickles, stickles, stickles. Ooh. I think this was my original case for Death Smiles up there, I believe. I think it was. Because that came with a soundtrack, so that wasn't something necessary for it quite. New game pickups. I do have, hopefully we'll get a new Proving Grounds video up. Proving Ground thrifts. I found some nice stuff at the Samaritan store recently. And I got a pack Toonstruck up if I'm going to get that signed. Ugh, so much stuff laying around. Gotta find all those little ducks. And you angry birds and piglets. Maybe I could like set up something like that. Ooh. After all, you don't got your little white mage slime with you anymore. You gotta keep yourself armed. But I mean, these are gonna be shown off in the 99 Gamer stuff. I did get Hamtaro Unites. Defend the Penguin. I did get the Overlord game that's on the 3D, not the 3DS, but the original DS. Oh yeah, probably the more exciting one, I got this for $4 basically, because of a bit of a false information on its listing, which is something positive for 99 Gamers, which I'll be talking about that and that. But that's mainly anything new that isn't related to the thrift pickups. And they did an awful job with this mage hat for this costume I bought. Thank goodness my mage hat is awesome though. But I guess it could make just a interesting little thing laying around somewhere. I gotta really find something to do with this, for goodness sakes. Now I need to take the time, beat the game, so I can add it to the shelf of all the big box stuff, to be honest. Because I got, man, I tell you, just continue collecting. It just keeps piling up everywhere. Piling up everywhere. Oh, and I still have the move stuff sitting down here on my chest here in the middle. Oh, man. Everything's just a mess. I mean, it's looking better. Mainly, it was a really good idea to get my bed out of here. That was very nice. Oh, some blank cases here. Are they damaged any? I don't see any specific damage. I remember I got some blank case of blank discs, generic cases from the Samaritan store. I think I actually have the thing laying down here. Yeah, it was a pack of 10 discs for $3. So yeah, but I think 2 of them were damaged if I remember quickly. But actually, I think this was one of the ones that was damaged. I think. I don't see anything wrong. I know I used some of them to prop up my kind of Saliel helmet though. And those the 7 Samurai beaches I got when I got Little Nemo. That was awesome. That was still awesome find. See, those are the moments that I want to really capture with like doing the footage of thrifting. That stuff is exciting, like finding boxed it. I would have loved, like, I would pay $20 if I could go back in time and just all those DOS games I found there. I mean, it was interesting to find Life Sim, but it's, you know, it's not like it was, oh, gasp, oh, end of the world. It's, I mean, it's lucky I felt bad for it, to be honest. I mean, it's not necessarily something, I still think one of the weirdest things I found, I'm not sure if I ever showed this on camera, because I already own Time Crisis, but I found a Japanese copy of Time Crisis one day randomly. It was only $3, and I don't know, something possessed me to buy it. I don't know why. I had already owned it, and don't know the big reason for it. Let's see, I do have the Monkey King the Legend game here I got. Get this stupid... I don't know why the fuck they put these damn stickers on here. What's funny is I could have swore I peeled it off. It probably just fell back on from sitting in the ground or somewhere. Because, yeah, it looks fine. I need to give it a case and put this stupid thing in the box down now. Being a Wii game, a white case is most appropriate. I've really been considering, I used to have a printer a long time ago, and I haven't had one in a long time because it dried up. That's the bad thing about printers. You don't use them for a long time. It gets dried up and becomes crap. But I've been considering getting a printer, and I've been really wanting to do art covers for a lot of my loose disc stuff. That, I mean, I've been really wanting to do that. But obviously, you know, that also costs money, and then my Vita game's still sitting down here. I haven't made a section for my Vita stuff yet. Though I have space still on my big shelf here. I mean, over here, I still have some space down there at the bottom. A lot of NES stuff there. Don't mind that dirty pillow though. Like I said, there's a lot of crap laying around everywhere. But yeah, you know, most of the mid-upward points pretty stuffed with stuff. But I still got some room on the bottom. So I'll probably move something downward, probably. Maybe like the Xbox Originals. I mean, like half of them. Oh, they ain't good. I think for now I just put them up here with other handheld stuff, though. But yeah, I know this isn't going to be a very entertaining video, because it's mainly me just walking around, blabbing about shit. But definitely looking forward to getting to Salt Lake Comic Con. Definitely looking forward to see if that Gray Whale store in Utah will actually take this back. That will really be hilarious. This is that, no, that was the game now, and then what some of that mage stuff I had. Oh. See? Oh, those were Diablo 3. You know, it's sad when you getting so much stuff, you can't even keep track where it is anymore. It's always been a day I've dreaded for a long time. I never thought I would ever reach the point where I would actually start losing track of what I have, where, and shit. To be honest, I think I'm either getting too old for this these days, or maybe I am really turning crazy. Really, I don't know why I bought this, just because I'd never had a Commodore game. I tell you, some of these games, I take so much pity on some of them. I take so much pity on some of these things. I really do. I really do take some pity on these things. I mean, just imagine if they weren't boxed or anything, I probably wouldn't give a crap about them at all. Little mage hat up there. Oh, sometime this week I definitely have to get my hair trimmed down, and I gotta get this shit shaved off. I'll keep the goatee, but I gotta get the rest of this shaved off. I tell you, the thing that sucks about that really good mage hat I have, it is hot in that thing. You will be sweating buckets. I will be suffering to look decent. But then again, if I want to keep my head cool, I could wear this piece of crap because it doesn't go on my head properly. But I probably more likely the bonnet. More likely the bonnet, yeah. Let's see. The Muppet Christmas Carol I got from the Goodwill. You know, it's sad. It always saddens me how few people have actually watched this. And see if I can. Yeah, I got a bit of a little VHS whack here I got at the Sameldon store one day. I never had one of these, and thought it was a little appropriate just for the few VHSs I have. They don't always like sliding on. I got some of these like Little Nemo. But it's kind of a crappy whack thing now, because mainly it relies on sticking to the side, so it's kind of crappy, but what can you do? Not really sure what I'm going to do with the two samurai thing. I guess just sitting there like that for now. Oh man, so much stuff everywhere. Ugh. Just a mess everywhere. And Kanji-kun, what you think you are? Freaking slime knight? Is that in the picture? Yeah. What do you think you're doing there? Slime knighting? You need a sword. Here. There you go. Armed and ready. Too bad I can't actually leave that there. Oh, that'd actually be funny. Yeah, have fun now, Kanji. But yeah, I'm mainly just trying to get stuff in order here. I mean, it's been a while since I've shown off the room around here, really. I mean, I still have, I'm pretty sure these were here the last time, these shelves here. I've had my grandpa's mini shelf for ages. It is way old. And of course, I have the big shelf thing I got from, the Blockbuster going out of business. This was actually a very good investment. I'm actually really happy I did get it. It's really good, and I definitely love these shelves that allow me to show off my nice collector stuff. I like that a lot. And of course, you might notice down there just a crap load of boxes and stuff. That's stuff that's been mailed to me. I've always kept it just in case for shipping purposes. For like when I do physical contests, it's pretty much good for that. And the orange O Vision is kicking in now. Surprised it took it this long to kick in. Ugh. But, camera spin around. Cord's getting stuck everywhere. Everyone's gonna get motion sickness from this. Ugh. But it's definitely a really scorching ass day today. Yeah, I gotta rearrange the shelf. Gotta really get some more space on here again. You know, I just realized I have all my double cases though. I wonder if I did that on purpose. I don't want them both. Yeah, I'm running out of a lot of space on the upper parts of my shelf here. And where's my other... I've been debating about bringing one of my Ni no Kuni books. Now I have a Japanese and the English, and man, I'm still so happy I got this freaking English one. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. Where did I set the other one? Should be up here. This is a sealed copy of Ni no Kuni I got from the Comic-Con I had to buy. In case you never knew, I actually had to buy a whole new copy of Ni no Kuni. It was cheaper, I believe it was $39, and they were giving extra copies of the English version of the book. And I basically spent $40 just to get this damn book. Probably the most expensive book I ever fucking bought. Most expensive damn book I ever bought. Damn, where did I put that other book? Crap. This is what I'm talking about. It used to be so... Oh, there it is. Dolly Walkley saying on the shelf below where I set this one. I need to sit those somewhere. You know, well, I should do a comparison video to these, because it's really interesting that they actually have differences in them. And I'm not sure if that's just between the English and Japanese, or if they all have certain differences to make them mostly unique to a certain extent. Oh, man, all this stuff I've been getting from thrift stores. So many PC games. I've never owned so many PC games. It just really feels like the last few years, the whole PC thing has just exploded when it came... the Myst collection. This was a pretty nice find, finding the whole Myst Anniversary here, XL, living... I remember playing Myst 1. It was always freaking confusing as hell. Always confusing as hell, but yeah. I mean, look at all this PC shit. Here to, let's see, it looks like here to here are all loose PC. And these are all PC, these are all PC, and the majority of them I found through thrifting. There's only a few different ones. Let's see, like out here, that one. Those are all thrifts, thrift. Of course, the Ni no Kuni box ain't a thrift. These are all thrift. So I mean, I got a good chunk of these PC stuff from just thrifting. It's really interesting how a lot of stores don't, and I don't blame them, because it's obviously really tricky to freaking keep track of what needs codes and online access and shit and what doesn't. So I mean, it's understandable, but it does kind of suck when some stores don't take the opportunity with stuff that could be sold. But you know, sometimes it is just easier, because also you got the complications of getting into function and shit. And you know, when you got people asking if they can get Mario on their Xbox, sometimes it doesn't seem worth bothering. So I certainly can't blame some places. I definitely, you know, I gotta ask, is anyone actually interested if I do like a Let's Play this? I would be semi-interested. I've always wanted to try this. Alan got this in the sequel digitally. I don't know why the hell he would do that, but he got those digitally, and based on how much I enjoy that, I might get the sequel. But I hear the story is fucking retarded. Like, ultimately, like, I hear it gives a whole series, like, of really retarded back course to, like, everything in Final Fantasy. Oh, man. Still gotta get that DLC for Dark Souls 2. It's really, like, no more space. Whew, really running out of space everywhere. I need to find somewhere to put my mage costume later on, too. Ugh. Oh, you know, I still gotta put that video up, the short video where I show that off a little, too. It was a little sloppy, though. Oh, man. But yeah, I can't wait to get the next Proving Ground video. Okay, there's nothing now. The Proving Ground video, I think it'll be really nice. Everything came from the Good Samaritan store, but there was some pretty interesting finds, a few odd finds, a few things I wasn't expecting or even knew existed in a means. See, I kind of wish I could put some more shelves right here, but I'm kind of scared of, oh, I'm not in flame. I'm kind of always wanted to put some more shelves right there, but I'm afraid of, like, the walls in this house are basically shit, you know. I've always admitted this is an old house. This place is a walking corpse. Kind of makes me wonder how it doesn't collapse in on itself, but the walls are pretty old and shit, and my dad thinks that they put this stuff over the old walls, so he thinks they're covering up damaged, crappy walls behind crappy, shitty, cheap wall plattering crap. So, and there's that, and the wires, and electricity, and all that crap, and I was also really concerned about the kind of weight, if it would whip it off. If my dad was white, I was kind of concerned about that too. But obviously that hasn't been the problem, and hopefully it never will. To be honest though, prior to a lot of my changing up of my job, I was actually semi-considering looking into a different place. But considering things recently, I've kind of decided back on that. But I kind of do want to get a new place, because it's cheap, but it's pretty nasty. It's old, it's crappy, and it's kind of sad to admit, but it's starting to get pretty crowded. And that's really sad when I have a whole room devoted to the storage of all the games that I'm not currently playing. That is a bit sad. But hey, without a hobby, you would go quite hollow, would you not? Whether it be outdoors, electronics, sports, exercise, the goodwill. Oh, I forgot I had that hanging there. The little cheap necklace thing you got with that one game on the PSP. You know, it's really sad I got Wii U just out of the kind of deal, and even now it's still the same price, so I kind of feel like I've been had. But it still was cheaper, so it wasn't like a complete whip. But it's so funny that Skyline Swap stuff's just been sitting there all this time. I've been wanting to do like a Let's Play of the original Skylanders, because I've had that for ages. And a long time ago, when I was first trying out doing like local recordings with Aaron, it's in that really bad Demon Souls Let's Play with the really bad audio. Well, 2 experimental things we did, and I never released any of the Skylander stuff. We did just a little, and I never thought it was good enough yet. And with the Demon Souls, I was thinking we did it right, but then it ended up we screwed it up. But we did so much of it, so at least it was gameplay-wise watchable. But listening to the commentary was basically non-existent. Just trying to give some different angles here while I straighten up stuff. You can kind of see how I have this. And also, in case you're wondering where all the consoles are, in the middle of the room here, see, much lately I have this big plastic chest thing I got for like $10 at Aldi's. It was on sale. It's supposed to be for like gardening stuff. But that's actually where all my consoles are. They're either in containers or their original box. And consoles I have hooked up, their boxes are up there with some other accessories and stuff. Quite a number of things up there. There's my Komodo I wore during certain sad videos that probably shouldn't really be mentioning. Why did I have this thing here? That should be in the box though, actually. This is probably one of the weirdest limited editions I ever seen. Death Smiles limited edition, coming with a 360 faceplate. I mean, it comes with a soundtrack too, but like, I don't think I know of any real collector's edition that was like that. Let's see, what was the plastic thing for it? Let's go ahead and put it away. I used to actually have this on my 360. The reason I took it out is one of the spring parts for where the USB parts came out, so I didn't want to damage it further, so I decided to switch it back to the other one. So I guess I just got lazy and never put it back away with its. If I know quickly, I got this at GameStop for like $20. This, I believe, was my introductory to Access Games, if I remember correctly, too. Prior to discovering this game, I had never heard of them, I'm pretty sure. And really happy I did, because they do so much good stuff. It's a real shame we never got any of the other Death Smile games, though. We got a few of them digitally, but we never got any more physically, which is a shame, because they're kind of a bizarre, interesting series. It's interesting for a Hell Bullet game. Its particular art style isn't really my cup of tea, though, because it's, well, yeah, I'm sure you can probably look it up. But I'm building such a nice thing. I gotta really do something nice with my poster here. Damn it, man. Why'd you have to pick the Tales of Symphonia side for your winning one? Why couldn't you pick this one? Come on. Nah, it don't matter. Personally, I would have took it more offensive if it was like the original game, a poster of the original game. I really like the original and Destiny. I like the older ones. I'm not that big into the newer Tales games. They haven't drawn me in for quite a while. But admittedly, I haven't played a lot of the new ones lately. Oh, man. Oh, the back. Getting too far old for this crap. Oh, I'm getting old. So old. Oh, yeah, that was that. You know, I don't know if anyone ever knows this. This little paper thing here. I've had this since I was in elementary school. It's just a paper kind of slinky thing. One of my dear friends when I was in elementary school made it for me. And I don't know if Travis would ever watch or discover me on YouTube by any means. But hey, man, this thing has survived through a lot of shit. It survived through a tree collapsing through my parents' house, years, and here I am at 28 and it's still around. It's starting to turn pretty yellowish these days though, but it's still around. Who wants to be upgraded to a white mage? Slime turned into a slime knight. There you go, yellow. You can be the new white mage. Let's see. That was instructions. Well, yeah, I remember all these pins I got when I was at the Namco booth area doing Dark Souls over and over again. I'm not sure if I ever showed these off. There were a bunch of Power Ranger and Pac-Man ones. Kind of hard to see. But there's a bunch of Pac-Man and Power Rangers ones there. I got a few extras. I thought about giving them away as little extras next time I do a physical contest. Maybe do a little main goodie thing and a few little spare little goodies. Hopefully I can get a few interesting things at Salt Lake. It'll be interesting. Oh, and someone asked me, did I know that Salt Lake Comic Con was being sued by San Diego Comic Con? And no, I didn't. I actually did not even know that. Apparently San Diego Comic Con is suing because they're claiming they own the rights to Comic Con, which I did not know that was even the case. You know, Comic Con always came off as a comic convention. Didn't sound like something, you know, like San Diego Comic Con would make sense as something you copyright, but Comic Con itself seems kind of confusing. So, but apparently they're being sued, and they got a really good lawyer because they're fighting that. I got this at the Samaritan store too. I was planning on hanging it up somewhere, but they ended up not doing that. I've been thinking about maybe finding somewhere on a shelf where I could sit it to just, you know, add a little stacking height somewhere. I hit my foot on that thing so many times. It's crazy. And here's not too much. That has my stuff from my Steel Battalion, the Walk Band stuff down there, one of my old little TVs. I got a bag here with a lot of the old plastic containers I got for NES games. I got even more up here in another plastic container. And I got a box of ramen that actually has my graduation stuff in it. I don't know, for some reason it just seemed appropriate. You know, actually, you know what's funny? I'm going to show this. I don't think I ever showed this before. And it was back when I did have a printer. It was when, it was with Wolf's Wayne. Wolf's Wayne was still on TV at the time. And I really liked it, the kind of message it did, and I put a thing on there. It said the way to paradise is long, but it is said in the Book of the Moon that wolves will find paradise. I don't know why I really did that. Maybe I just wanted to be a bunch of mumbo jumbo crap. Maybe I was just too philosophical back then. Oh man. Yeah, I got this giant stack on my additional shelf over here. Yeah, I got this thing going everywhere, don't I? Over here, you can find a lot of my old PC towels, my really old hat with some the last people's names from the last drawing still sitting in it at the moment. But there's a lot of my old computers there. This is my grandfather's computer, which was technically my first computer. This was my first modern computer. This is actually my parents' old computer. They were going to throw it away, so I kind of was just here are all my cards. They are majority Magic the Gathering cards with some Yu-Gi-Oh! And random collectible cards from when I was really young. I think there's some Super Nintendo. Yeah, I got some Super Nintendo stuff in here. I found this at a pawn shop, and it's not a big deal thing, but I thought it was nice I got. But in the corner here, I got crap loads of music discs from a lot of the games I've gotten, and it's probably not going to be possible to really show you because they're hidden in a little corner there. But I got a lot of stuff there up there in the corner. And yeah, that's a lot of card stuff there. Oh, and there's old Dr. Seuss like hat I got from Six Flags from like 500 fucking years ago. Six Flags. I haven't been to Six Flags in ages. Oh, here's something I found I haven't messed with in a long time. Hey, you know, actually this might be good. Does anyone know how to fucking use this thing? I got it originally to try and bypass the region protection on the N64. I've never gotten this weird fucking monstrosity to work. If anyone knows how to use this fucking thing, I would be in your debt. Because to be honest, it's always scared me opening up my N64 and grinding that shit down. It was real bullshit how they did that. With the N64, it's like, oh, you want to just break the tabs off in your Super Nintendo world. Aha! Now I'll take a attempt at it, eh? Take an attempt at it. Definitely have to bring one of these fans that, I tell you, this was the best thing Namco did for everyone waiting to play the Dark Souls 2 demos, giving out these Naruto fans. It's like, feels so good. I'm definitely going to have to take one of these, because I would be lucky if somebody actually is handing those out again. See, oh, I got a spare DS case, though. I think that came from when I got the Wizard of Oz game, I believe. And this crappy Mr. Bourne thing. Whoever made these ones need to take a lesson from the ones Namco made. Fucking cheap ass Simpsons. Whew, man. Ugh. See, that's stuff that goes with that gun. Little package. I don't remember what was in this. Must have been like a DS game. Small as hell. Let's see. Get some cases sitting here. And, oh, there's those anime glasses I got when that person sent me some stuff from J-List. I don't know what somebody would really want those. There you go. Lifelong dream of being a gun-toting anime penguin has been granted. I never really found any use for this protection case that a fan sent me when he sent me this kind of Japanese kind of Game Boy. It was either a Color Pocket. It's a Game Boy Pocket. It's a Japanese Game Boy Pocket. I never found it used for these protective things. I get what they're for, but I never really found anything quite yet. But I'm sure one day I'll find some use for it. What do I got in here? Oh yeah, that was the Wii version of that one game, which I don't remember if I showed it off a long time ago. I was trying to talk about this game here, where I got the PS2 version of it. It was originally a sound game, very interesting game. Been very tempting to add that to a Let's Play list. Now here's something, actually, I don't think I ever showed this off. This was quite a long time ago. I think it was like midway in the last year or something. I never really showed it off. At a Goodwill, let's see. What's this? Wait, just before I shut it off, what's this? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Wow. That was a long time ago. I had the receipt here inside. Shit. That was at the beginning of last year. Shit, that wasn't even mid. But, I had found a copy of the Greatest Hits version of Final Fantasy VII for $3. I was like, holy shit. And the discs look pretty alright. It has all its discs. They look pretty nice. I was kind of shocked finding something like this. And it even has its booklet, which, and it even has the PlayStation advertisement in it. I've been kind of debating stealing the booklet, because my booklet's a piece of crap. funnily, when I got my original copy of Final Fantasy VII and my PS1 came from my mom's friend who had gotten divorced. And she basically sold his PS1 and his copy of Final Fantasy VII to my mom to give to me for a birthday gift. And it came with a portable memory card that had Dragon Ball Z characters on it, and the PlayStation 1 was covered in Dragon Ball characters and Dragon Ball GT, and this was before the anime came to America. I mean, Dragon Ball came to America, but Dragon Ball Z hadn't came to America yet. I believe Dragon Ball was still owned by, what are those dumb pricks, Golden something that, like, go behind Robotech and shit, and they keep the, trying to remember that damn anime. They own the rights to still, and they fucking just block everything for Western release, being like, oh, give us a cow, you can't lease and shit. But, yeah, you know, I'll always remember loading up his saves for Final Fantasy VII, too. He was apparently one of those pricks that helped name all the characters bad shit. He called Barrett something that was probably racist. I don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Cloud was named God. Tifa was Tits. It was just awful. It's, I'm sure my copy of Final Fantasy VII is very happy here compared to him, probably. Probably much happier, but I've been considering switching out the booklet, because the booklet in this one's very nice. But the case and the discs and everything are very nice, but obviously mine's a black label, so I wouldn't really want the greatest hits, even though that doesn't really, I don't really worry about that too much. I've been debating about giving this away, because that's what I got. I was like, $3? That'd be very awesome to give away. And I haven't really decided on that yet. Because I already got a lot of different stuff to give away and that. And it could be a very useful bargaining chip. Because I don't think Final Fantasy VII demands much money anymore. I think like maybe $20 these days. But you know, it's still pretty. $20 is $20 still, you know. It's not a meager $2 game thing that you find a lot of the PS1 stuff is usually worth these days. I really got to find a place for this somewhere. I just don't know where I want it. I could put it up over here. This shelf used to have a lot of stuff on it, and when I bought that thing for Blockbuster, I'll put that little piece there that broke off. When I bought a Blockbuster thing, I moved a lot of stuff on there. Yeah, I could put that there. Overall, it'd be pretty alright. It kind of would actually match into the one I got there. And if I want, I could probably put one screw in just to make sure it stays secure if I want to be careful. Yeah, that probably would be a good place for that. And it would actually free up some space on the big shelf here, actually, because I have a lot of this stuff here and that, so... And I got some of the stuff over here, so that could help out, free some space there. That could help out, definitely though. Definitely. Oh boy. Yeah, I need to do something with that dangerous hunts thing. I need to like beat some. One viewer told me he was able to play that with a controller. And I still hadn't tried testing that out. I think, what I'm thinking is you have to boot it up without that thing, the gun, connected. But if that's the case, then I could probably beat it real quick and just get it shelved up there with all the other box stuff. I really want to put Catherine somewhere really nice. I used to have it up there, but it just... I don't really want it to be sideways. I kind of like how it's... Willie drawing. Okay. I was gonna say I kind of like how it's Willie drawing, but then when I think about it, the way it draws you in is looking at the that came out all wrong. Take two. Someone delete this scene. Delete it. I said delete. Delete this fucking scene. I said. Oh, that came out all wrong. That came out all wrong. Something I've been wanting to do. If I can turn this around, get the preview camera. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of my box DOS games here, but now I'm getting a few CD ones, and then I really need to think of something to rearrange here, because like with DS and PSP stuff, it's just pouring out of the corners here. Can you now? It's a little higher. Yeah, see, basically the PSP stuff's just on the opposite side, the same way, stacking up, and it's just, man. And just think, there's people who have fucking shelves, shelf to shelf, covering tile walls with stuff. It always amazes me how much stuff I have, and then there's people who have way more crap than I do. But then again, you know, they may have more crap, but at the same time, how much unique stuff do they have, huh? How much unique stuff you have. You know who I'm talking to. I seen your videos. You have a lot of stuff. I've seen your videos. You know who I'm talking about. Well, not all of you, but the individual knows who I'm talking about. I've seen some of your videos. You have a lot more stuff than I do. But how many unique stuff do you have, though, huh? Might have you there, huh? I mean, how many people can just, like, pull out, ooh, looking for love. Leisure Suit Larry. What was it? In several wrong places. I still can't believe I found that. This Incan game and shit. Oh my goodness, some of this stuff is just crazy what I found. Never had shit like that, I tell you. But it's starting to look much better. I mean, considering that entire area right there was just full of garbage, it's starting to look a lot nicer. Oh, also, I can zoom in here for you. You can notice the little DJ stuff there, but that is all the unique mismatched boxes of stuff I have not beaten yet. See what I've been doing since I put these shelves in, all the unique box stuff that I beat, I've been putting up there, but that's the stuff that I haven't beaten yet. So I just sit down now so they're easier to access. Well, it's not perfect, but it's looking a lot better. It's looking a lot better. Isn't that white anime penguin? Don't forget your gun now. You gotta keep this room safe, boy. You gotta keep it here. You gotta watch this penguin. This guy might rob me. Might rob me. You might also take Speed Racer's car there and drive off. Go, Speed Racer, go! Go, Speed Racer, go, Speed Racer, go, Speed Racer, go! Ugh. I've been also thinking about bringing all my little handheld stuff in this room. I keep all my handheld games that I haven't been in a drawer that's in my living room. I keep them in a drawer, and all the ones I've beaten I keep in a little container that is right there, that little container there. Okay. Well, I think we got a few things talked about. Got to hear me ramble though, and you got the kind of update on what's going on in my little gaming room here. Well, in case you didn't notice, I have a lot of art books and little instruction booklets, loose instruction booklets that go with games I don't have cases for. And I got art books here and there, the Shadow one, anthology book I got with my Kickstarter. The Odyssey art book. Sometimes it's just hard to look in here and think there's so much in here and there's so many people that have like 5 times more of this stuff. But I guess that's the good part about not just buying everything willy-nilly. I mean, yes, I have my times where I do buy willy-nilly. I'm not saying I never do. But I mean, the people who, like, say, try to collect everything for every system, that stuff gets kind of ridiculous and it will quickly fill up your room. It's a good thing I don't do that, or I would probably be literally drowning then, wouldn't I? Anyway, I got a few more Persona 4 Arena videos to do. Let's just move this here and we'll kind of get it back. Oh man, it's pretty hot today. Pretty hot, and I gotta go walk tomorrow. But I got some Persona 4 Arena videos I need to get at. I did several recordings to try and get some stuff done. What I'm thinking of doing, considering the overtime stats that I mentioned last time, what I'm thinking of doing is during the weekend I'm going to try and do my recording stuff, and on work days do streams, because streaming has been more feasible with the updated internet I got. It's been working much nicer, and you know, that doesn't involve editing or anything, which is stuff I don't feel like doing after working a 10-hour shift at a crappy factory, you know what I mean? So it kind of makes sense to kind of reverse what I was doing. So we'll see how that kind of works out during this time of overtime. But of course, I got my vacation coming up soon. So probably most of the stuff I've been using for streams lately is probably going to end up being some of the filler while I go on vacation to Comic-Con and that. So either way, I hope you kind of enjoy the weird little rambling tour of my room while I'm kind of cleaning up and stuff and organizing things that have been really needing organized, because it's been very messy in here. It's at least a little bit, but I still need to straighten up this shelf a bit, man. Big ass shelf and the stuff is just piling up on it really more. Anyway, I'll stop eating up all your time. Thank you for watching. If you did watch this long, hope you look forward to the next Proving Ground Thrift. Some nice finds now, some odd finds, and mainly there was some random pickups in there too. But it was overall a nice package of finds there. But they were all at the same store. Sadly, Goodwill was pretty empty. But I'll leave that video to explain that. Until next time, everyone, praise the sun, leave a comment if you want, and thank you for your viewership. It's always appreciated. And, you know, actually, just before we go, you know, both channels have been going up pretty nicely when it comes to subs. It's been greatly nice when you combine the two that there's such a nice audience of people. And I appreciate all your viewership, your kind words and everything. And every like, comment, view, it's much appreciated. It helps the channel so much more than you think. So I appreciate your viewership. Thank you. And praise the sun. And praise you. Until next time.